Guys, we are at the Wax Museum. I'm starting all over again because I lost feed the last time. So we're going to come back in. I'm going to show you the beginning. I'll show you the beginning of it here after a little bit. Here's the front start of the door, though, where we came in at. See, and this is the Walk of Fame stairs. Jimmy Carter. And then you got Clark Gable. So we'll do the little. Now this poster right here used to have a slide in it. Was here when the original Southern Club was here, and it used to have a place in it to where they put money and stuff in it, and it would go down under in the tunnel. And I'll take you guys down in the tunnel and show you that here in a little bit. But right now we're going to tour the Wax Museum. So here we go. There's Clark Gable, Mae West. Elizabeth Taylor, Richard Burton, and of course you know they were a couple. And then there's Sophia Loren. And if you listen to the music, you can pretty much tell who this next one is. It's Louis Armstrong. Alright. So, and this is Pope John Paul II. Guys. Alright, as we come in.
Next, James the Lesser. Real James the son of Zebedee. He was a tax gatherer.
As we come in.
Third, Andrew, a fisherman, who brought
this
his
is the Last Supper.
to Jesus, thus becoming the first missionary. Then Simon Peter, the fisherman, to whom Jesus said, "Thou shalt be called Peter, the Rock." Next, Judas Iscariot, grasping his money bag.
Pretty cool, huh?
He was the treasurer of the group that you know, and he's upset the self-serving.
Okay, over here we have Jesus. It's Mary and Jesus. Trying to get it to where you can see, but you're not seeing my light.
Son of Zebedee, master fisher. His mother was Salome, sister of Mary, mother of Jesus, who said to be his
Alright. And this is Carrie Nation. And she was the Reformer and the Renegades. She went around breaking up steals and brothel houses and all that stuff. So yeah, check this out, guys. Cards all over the floor. A broken bottle laying there. Look at that. It says the cards scattered on the floor are stamped Southern Club and were used during casino years. So these were actually the original Southern Club cards. Let me see if I can get down here and get... Yep. Look at that. It says Southern Club on the cards, look. Can you see them? And then that says compliments of Southern Club. Wow. Poker pointers. Look at that. But them actually say Southern Club on them. This is the original cards from the Southern Club. Look at that. Pretty cool. Look at that broken bottle. Looks like somebody got into a bar fight. Rare photos inside Southern Club. In 1961, photos were not allowed. Rare photos inside the Southern Club. Look at that. That was back when it was a casino, guys. Original postcard from the Southern Club. Alright, oops. The end of an era. Look at that. That's when everything was busted up. The Southern Club today is the Wax Museum. It's called the World of Wax. Alright. Now we're going over here to the Renegades. This is Jesse and Frank James. And look, they're in the bank. They're behind the teller counting thing. How cool is that? Alright, this is entering the Chamber of Horrors. It says not recommended for children. To bypass it, you go to the right. But we're not bypassing it. We're going into the Chamber of Horrors. Alright, guys. There lies D. Hawthorne, 1763 to 1810. Wow, look at that. Look at that. That looks scary as crap. Look at that. That's an old casket looking too. Look at that. R. Horn, 1573 to 1621, done gone under. Alright. Alright, this says representation of the principal scene in the Bloody Irish Massacre in 1642, wherein 140 Protestants were inhumanely sacrificed by the Papists. Look at this. It says Albert, Bishop of Prague, murdered with darts in the city of Danzig by the pagans. Look at that. Look at the way they got this set up, guys. Spooky as crap, though. Pretty wild, huh? Alright, let's turn the light on so we can see where we're going here. There's the guy that was murdered by darts, I guess. No, it says he was tortured by ants. So those are ants that's all over his body. You see, it says tortured by ants. Oh, wow, look at that. Whoa, dude. How would you like to get hung like that? Torture by pendulum. wouldn't want to be in there. Look at that. It's that guy hanging by the hook. Oops, let's see if I can get my hand in more. You guys can see it real good. Okay, let's see where we're going to now. Alright, check it out. Got the American flag hanging up here. Sorry guys, I'm still trying to get used to how to do this light, so guys, just bear with me for a minute. I'll try to do it like this. Alright, look guys. It's George Washington. He cannot tell a lie. Look at this. And then we are entering the Hall of Battles. And this is Napoleon the First. Yeah, you can see that better without the lights. Look. San Juan Hill. This is Teddy Roosevelt. Okay, and it says, Theodore Roosevelt, there was never a group of men like Teddy Roosevelt, Rough Riders from all walks of life. They railed through the former Secretary of the Navy when the first U.S. Volunteer Cavalry was formed during the Spanish-American War. He led their attack on San Juan Hill, and their their veer and gusto did much to break Spanish spirit and speed surrender. So, y'all go check that out. That's the Rough Riders from San Juan Hill. Pretty cool. Teddy Roosevelt and his horse. Trying to get, there you go. Alright, let's see what else we have here. Alright, this is the Civil War era. U.S. Grant. Alright, and about the Civil War, it says Robert E. Lee, after graduating with distinction from West Point, Robert E. Lee, son of a Virginia governor, served with honor in Mexico. At the outbreak of the Civil War, he refused command of the federal forces, resigning from the army to devote all his talents to the Confederate cause. A brilliant strategist, he was years ahead of his time in using field defenses and assist maneuvers. Ulysses S. Grant. Okay, Robert E. Lee, it says he was born 1807, he died 1870. Ulysses S. Grant was born 1822, he died 1885. Let's see, something career after West Point that earned him awards for gallantry in Mexico ended in 1853 when Grant was forced to resign, accused of having heavy drinking. When the Civil War broke out, his application to the War Department was first ignored. Finally appointed colonel, he was soon raised to brigadier general. Slowly, Grant gained experience in strategy. His Vicksburg campaign in July of 1863 aroused Lincoln's admiration. On March 4th, 1864, the president promoted Grant and gave him command of all Union armies. So, pretty cool, guys. Alright, let's see. This is Winston Churchill right here. I don't know if you can see him better without the light. Yeah, that's Winston Churchill. And that's Joseph Stalin. And then this is Charles D. Gaulle. And then this is Franklin D. Roosevelt. World War II. Look at this old radio, guys. Pipes and stuff. Look at that. That is just too cool. Too cool. Alright, guys. Now we're going into the discovery of hot springs. And that was Mr. De Soto. Hernando de Soto, September 16th, 1541 is when he discovered hot springs. That's Hernandez de Soto, and this is when he first talked with the Indians. And this is what the little springs, they called it. The actual city of Hot Springs was named Valley of Waters by the Indians. So that's what it was called first, was the Valley of Waters. Alright, and there's John F. Kennedy, Edward M. Kennedy, Robert Kennedy, and Mr. Kennedy's wife. They were called the Brothers of Destiny.
It's the answer spoken by young and old, rich and poor, Democrat and Republican, black, white.
And I guess everybody knows who this is.
Gay, straight, disabled and non-disabled.
That looks kind of like him, but that does not look like Hillary, I'm telling you. But that's supposed to be Hillary and Bill Clinton. See? There's a picture of Bill. And then there's an original picture of Hillary. And the next man we all know and hate, that's Obama. So, I'm not real pleased with him anyway, so. Alright, this is called the Royal Reception. That's what we're going into now, is the Royal Reception. Anne Boleyn. Okay, there's Henry. Okay, that's Henry VIII. He was born 1491. He died 1547. Anne Boleyn was born 1507. She died 1536. And then you have Queen Elizabeth. That's Louis XVI, Louis the 16th, and Marie Antoinette. Look at this, guys. Look how cool this looks, though. Look, they even got, look the way they even got this. The gate. I mean, it even looks kind of like, look. And I want you guys to know, as I'm walking through this building, let me show you this window, or this thing here. This thing here, this is all the original stuff, okay? Original windows, and like this is the original, it's an escape door. I mean, these are all the original walkways and stuff. This is the original wallpaper for the Southern Club. Look at that. Original curtains. Pretty cool, huh? Alright. Over here we have Pat Nixon and Richard Nixon. We have Prince Charles, Prince Diana, Elizabeth II, and Prince Philip. And we have the Sword of Temporal Justice right here. Queen's Consort Ivory Rod. Look at that. Queen Mary's Crown. Alright, Dr. Martin Luther King. This is Beyond the Unknown Horizon. This is honoring Neil Armstrong.
Armstrong is on the moon.
Charles Lynchburg.
Armstrong, 38.
Or Lindenberg.
Standing on the surface of the moon.
Wilbur Wright.
July 20th, 1900.
And Orville Wright. This is Albert Einstein. He was born 1879. He died 1955. He was born in Germany. An indifferent student, except where mathematics was concerned, Albert Einstein is recognized as one of the greatest scientists of our time. A gentle violin-playing genius. He's the master of the atomic age. And I guess you can tell who's coming up because you can hear him. Any Elvis fans in the house? Ah, we got Elvis. For your comfort and protection. The careful use of toilet facilities by our patrons will be greatly appreciated. This was the main casino room after the 1938-1939 remodeling. This is where the table games were. The casino had very high ceilings. In the 1950s and early 1960s, I remember this as the casino dice tables, roulette wheel of fortune, chuck-a-luck, blackjack, and some slot machines. Building, okay, this says, building addition to the Southern Club that was buried by a rock slide from the mountain behind the Southern Club was never in the structure. Okay, let me finish reading it here so I can give y'all some more history on this. This is our gambling stuff, guys. So, in case you guys are interested. It says table games were the main attraction, the main action, especially dice. There were only about 36 slot machines. Exactly how the club decor was before 1938, I'm not sure, but I'm